On the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is the Lady Hornets Softball pregame show. Let's go down to the diamond and join the voice of Huntsville Lady Hornets Softball, Carlos Zimmermann.
And a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Kingwood, Texas at Kingwood Park High School, just to the northeast of Houston, for tonight's matchup between the Huntsville Lady Hornets and the Kingwood Park Lady Panthers. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside my good friend and broadcast partner Luke Scott. Should be a fun one here tonight. JV just wrapped up. They tie 7-7, so a good precursor and look into what the ball game could be presenting for us here in just a few moments, Luke.
Yeah, and talking to head coach before this game, you know, these are the two best programs in this district right now. This likely will be one of the you know, really the key hints of who's going to win this district later on and get that first spot in the playoffs. So good game. The JV game was a great game. Hopefully this varsity game can maintain that.
Of course, Kingwood Park last year making it to the regional semifinals last year, going 28-13 in 2022. So it should be very exciting against the Lady Hornet squad that fell in the area round, but definitely had that upside to go 3 or 4 rounds deep. So we'll see what happens between these two squads tonight. Of course, Huntsville, they come off of a big win on Tuesday night against Lufkin, winning 5-0 in the district opener. J.J. Duke throwing a masterful performance that night, going a full 7 innings in that affair, and was 1 out away from a perfect game in that one against Lufkin. Luke, you've seen her a lot from last season, bringing a lot of good stuff so far this year. Should be an exciting night for her.
Yeah, it's on the mound and also in the batter's box. She can really hit it and she can really throw it. You know, Duke's just one of the best players in this district. She's up for district MVP this year easily, and she's one of the leaders on this team, only a junior.
Only a junior,
So,
committed to Tarleton once she graduates, but she's still got this season and next season to just continue to prove why she's one of the best pitchers in District 16, 5A, if not all of 5A. Before we get into this ball game, we had a chance to catch up with head coach Morgan Bryan prior to the start of this one, so we'll go to that interview here in just a few moments. Live from Kingwood Park, second game of district play between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Hornets. Coming your way shortly from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. Zimmermann here with head coach Morgan Bryan ahead of the matchup with Kingwood Park. Second game of district play tonight, coach, coming off of a big 5-0 shutout win at home against Lufkin. Your thoughts into this one?
Just trying to make sure that we're focused in on the little things, making sure we execute at the plate, making sure we make those adjustments, and then, of course, having good, sound defense and great pitching. At the end of the day, this team is a great team. They're going to put the ball in play and challenge us, so we need to be ready for that, and we're going to respect them just as much as we respect everyone else in our district.
Coach, the offense was a little bit slower to start against Lufkin until it found its stride. I know that second time through the order is always critical for you guys. What is it going to take tonight?
I think that's it. I mean, you know, we're allowed to make mistakes every once in a while, and I think we'll be able to recover if we can make those adjustments. But it's all about adjustments. You know, if you don't succeed that first time, you need to make sure that you make that adjustment in game and get ready in that next at-bat.
Looking at their pitcher tonight, a Campbell commit, if I'm not mistaken, just your thoughts on how to attack her at the plate.
You know, they have great pitching. Scouting report told us that. Watching some games on them, it told us that they have great pitching, great hitting. So I'm not going to count them out by any means, and I've prepped my girls the best that I can for that. We're going to try and execute and do our job at the plate and just keep it simple.
What are you going to be looking at JJ tonight?
As always, just making sure that she's focused in. Like I said, she's that kid that wants the ball. She asks me for it every time. She wants to be in the circle, and she wants that pressure on her. And so I'm looking for her leadership and just bowing up in the circle.
And then, Coach, the offense from the other night, it was that middle part of the order that was critical. I mean, what is it going to take for that bottom of the order to start producing a little bit more?
You know, it's just consistency. That's the biggest thing that we've been focusing on, and it's something that we hit and miss on occasionally, but just barreling it up, being consistent, and making sure that 1 through 9 are focused in and ready to put the ball in play and do their job whenever they're asked to.
And then, Coach, lastly, just overall keys to a big victory here against Kingwood Park, a team that went 4 deep last season, just a way to get a win and stay undefeated in district.
Same thing as always, just staying focused, playing our game, doing the little things right, and being fundamentally sound.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck.
All right, thank you.
That'll do it for our interview with head coach Morgan Bryan. When we come back, me and Luca continue to break down this matchup as well as a look at the starting lineups and much more here on the Lady Hornets Countdown to First Pitch, live from Kingwood from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Glad to have you with us tonight for this matchup in District 16 5A, a brand new matchup here in the district. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Like I said, one of the new teams as a part of the redistricting this year, Kingwood Park, Dayton, and Porter coming over to District 16 to join the mainstays of Huntsville, Lufkin, and Nacogdoches. Luke, you got to see a lot of that during the boys basketball season, covering those guys all year long. Kingwood Park, they had a really good basketball side of things. Dayton really played very well, as did Porter. So,
well, Dayton not so much.
Okay.
but they weren't very good, but all the others were pretty darn good.
Yeah, so we'll see if it translates here over to the Diamond, and we'll see how this ball game is going to pan out tonight. Like I said earlier in the open, Kingwood Park, regional semifinalists from last year, a very good run for them through the postseason. The Lady Hornets dropping in the area around Roy City. Of course, Roy City, they may not have to worry about them anymore as they're up now in 6A. Looking at this one tonight, Kingwood Park comes off of an 11-1 win over Nacogdoches, so they've already taken care of one of the mainstays in this one. And, I mean, you love having that momentum, Luke, coming off of such a big, powerful win on the road at that.
On the road and all throughout last season, a lot of returning players from last year into this season here for Kingwood Park. And it's just another quality program, 17-7 overall. You mentioned the 1-0 district against Nacogdoches there. It's a team that's carrying momentum from years before, and they keep the train rolling right now. But Huntsville in the district, this is the two top teams in the district, and this is the first game of two we'll see them two play.
That's right. They'll play them later on in the second half of district play back home at Cape Bar Ross Park. This is a kind of a diamond doubleheader tonight. Our buddy Colin Neal alongside BJ McMichael, they got the call for Huntsville baseball coming up here in just a few moments out there at Cape Bar Ross Park. So if you have the ability, put it up on two screens and have both the games going here tonight. A Huntsville Hornet diamond doubleheader on a Friday night. A very hot one at that, Luke. Man, yes, earlier this week it was a little chilly, and now we're just into the heat at this point. As here's your weather down here in Kingwood. 83 degrees we'll have here at first pitch. Partly cloudy skies. The wind is coming in from the southwest at 10 miles an hour. I'm not sure which direction we are facing right now. It's kind of dead out there looking at the American flag in straightaway center. So the wind's kind of calm out here right now. But
we're facing north right now. Sun's setting in the west right now. So we're facing north.
So
northeast.
So we're facing north. So the wind's going to get blocked by this press box behind us. So I'm thinking some fly balls could carry tonight out there, especially with the heat playing a factor as well. Feels like 88 out here because of the humidity. Time to take a look at our starting lineups for this one tonight. First, for the visiting Huntsville Lady Hornets under the direction of head coach Morgan Bryan, flanked by Cole Bohannon and Brianna Palomino. Here is how they look. Batting first and playing over in left field tonight, the sophomore number 21, Anna Rosenlund. Batting second and playing in center field tonight, the senior number 2, Noelle Sandman. Batting third and doing the pitching tonight for the Lady Hornets. Had the thriller on Tuesday night against Lufkin, number 4, J.J. Duke. Batting cleanup and playing at first base is the senior number 6, Hope Grant. Doing the catching tonight for J.J. is, as always, number 9, Katie Von Rosenberg. Batting 6th, the freshman, playing at shortstop, number 18, Chloe Sanders. Batting 7th and playing over in right field tonight, number 13, Riley Hammond, the junior. Batting 8th and is the designated player tonight, number 11, Eris McHale. And then batting 9th, playing over at second base, number 3, Callie Klowinski. The flex player tonight for the Lady Hornets is the newcomer, Jazz Enriquez, playing over at third base. That's a look for the Huntsville starting lineup. On the other side for Kingwood Park, they look like this. Batting first, playing in center field, number 1, Bailey Key. Batting second and playing over at second base, number 2, Courtney Petrosino. Batting third, playing at shortstop, number 16, Abby Papadimitriou. Batting cleanup and playing over at first base is number 3, Erica Savage. Batting fifth, playing at the third base spot in the hot corner, number 12, Adriana Gonzalez. Batting 6th, playing in left field, number 22, Peyton Cote. Batting 7th, playing over behind the plate tonight, number 11, Taylor Crawford. Batting 8th, and the designated player tonight, number 8, Chloe Wilson. And then batting 9th, playing in right field, is number 9, Ava Kleinfelter. Doing the pitching tonight is someone we're going to watch in this ball game. It is Hannah Leair, I should say. 21-9 on the year, last year, with 161 innings pitched, had a 2.56 ERA and 175 strikeouts so far this year. She is 11-3 for the senior, committed to the Campbell Fighting Camels, currently in the Big South, but they're going to make the jump to the Colonial starting next year, so she'll get to experience that starting next season. She's 11-3 in 17 appearances, 75 innings pitched, and a 3.08 ERA with 80 strikeouts. You know, I draw a lot of comparisons, Luke, between her and JJ. A lot of similar stats. JJ comes in with a 2.93 ERA after the performance she had on Tuesday night, and she is 9-5 on the year. This is going to I believe, going to be another pitching duel like Tuesday night was.
Well, you know, pitching duels sometimes can be a little boring, but when you got two stellar pitchers going at each other, that's not really a bad thing. And, you know, with JJ, you see more of her style. It's a lot of fastballs, really working the heater there on the opposite hitter. And I don't really know what to expect here from Leair, but I assume it's got to be pretty similar. She's got to throw his fastball. And we know Duke's been working on that changeup and her off speed, and she's done a really good job of that throughout this, you know, passing the fall ball and now up to here. Leair, I expect the same exact thing. It'll be a good one. It's, like you're saying, a low-scoring game. I'm thinking 4-3, 3-2-ish
We'll have to wait and see what happens. Kingwood Park going through their final warm-ups here. That's why we are still in a slight delay from the start of this one. We were supposed to get underway at 6:30, but the JV would end up going the full distance, tying at 7. That's why we are still in a little bit of a delay before we get started. We're going to step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem for you, and then we'll get this one started. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
This has been the Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is right around the corner.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the park. Kingwood Park here in Kingwood, Texas. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. Finally about to get underway here in just a few moments. Kingwood Park starting lineup being introduced to the fans here in attendance. A great delegation from Huntsville, just about an hour and 15 up the road on I-45. We fought a lot of traffic to get here, but we are glad to have you with us. Yeah. Kingwood Park bringing, of course, a good home crowd, as they always do. Huntsville's lineup has already been introduced. National Anthem is coming your way here in just a few moments, so I'll go ahead and turn it over to the public address announcer for the rest of Kingwood Park's lineup and roster. And we'll go into the National Anthem to get things started here tonight in Kingwood, just to the northeast of H-Town.
Number 16, Abby Abademetrio. Batting fourth, number 3, Erica Savage. Batting fifth, number 12, Adrian Gonzalez. Batting sixth, number 22, Nathan Cody. Batting seventh, number 11, Taylor Connor. Batting eighth, number 8, Chloe Wilson. Batting number 9, Ava Einfelter. And pitching number 21, Deanna Lear. Kingwood Park Panthers are led by head coach Kelsey Teacher, as well as assisted by early birthday man himself, Connor Grant, and also assistant coached by Steve Elliott. Now will you please stand for the playing of our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to feel the sting. It's time once again for Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball. Let's head down to the diamond and join the voice of Lady Hornet Softball, Carlos Zimmermann.
As the clock strikes 7 o'clock in a gorgeous evening for high school softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Glad to have you with us tonight. Alongside of me is Luke Scott for tonight's matchup between the Kingwood Park Panthers and the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Luke, before we get started here, first off, pleasure to be back here on the headset with you for Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball once again. Final thoughts before we get started.
Man, just ready to get this season for personally myself, but just ready to get this game going. It's the refs, the umpires here, they took their union break, and we're back. We're ready to get going here.
Into the circle for Kingwood Park, the Campbell commit. Going to be a future Fighting Camel, but the Lady Panther herself, Hannah Lear, 11-3 on the year, 17 appearances, 75 innings of work, and a 3.08 ERA with 80 strikeouts. To her credit, she will deal with a Lady Hornet lineup that has been very potent as of late, especially on Tuesday night, getting 2 long balls from J.J. Duke and from Hope Grant to put that one out of reach there against the Lufkin Lady Pack, winning 5-0 to Open District. And, of course, Kingwood Park taking it to Nacogdoches on the road, winning 11-1 in that one. If you're just joining us or if you've been sticking out this delay all the way through with us, glad to have you with us tonight on a Friday night. The rain is gone. The skies are clearing. It's time once again for Huntsville Lady Hornet softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. The sophomore, Anna Rosenlund, she will stand into the batter's box to deal with Lee Air, and the first pitch of the ball game is a ball outside, and we are underway. Anna Rosenlund this season, batting .310. Was at the bottom of the lineup on Tuesday night, moves back to the top tonight. And the next pitch from Lee Air runs high, 2-0.
Yeah, back to where she was really last year. Had a great playoffs there starting at shortstop last year.
She went 3 for 3 in game 1 of the by-district round against Mount Pleasant. A very, very good night as the 2-0 from Lee Air. That one will find the happy zone for a strike, 2-1.
She's just one of those players that head coach, Morgan Bryant wants to just get on base and get her in the rhythm of things. When she's in the rhythm, she's one of the best players in the district.
Rosenlund, 7 RBIs as the next pitch catches the outside part of the plate, 2-2 after working it back from 2-0. We'll get that defensive alignment for Kingwood Park coming up next. 2-2 count here on Rosenlund. Nobody out. And the pitch. Rosenlund chops it on the ground. Third base side, but bobbled over there at third. And Rosenlund is going to reach on the error. Tough play there for Adriana Gonzalez. And the Lady Hornets have a base runner to start this ball game.
2-2 count. Protecting the plate there. Made kind of a cautious swing there, but still got on base.
Defensive alignment for Kingwood Park looks like this. Left to right in the outfield. Peyton Cody in left. Bailey Key in center. And out in right is Ava Kleinfelter. Around the horn on the infield, Adriana Gonzalez at third. Over at short is Abby Papadimitriou. We'll get the rest of it here in just a second. Next pitch to Noelle Sandman, or the first pitch I should say, is fouled away on the square. There by Sandman to run the count 0-1. Over at second base is Courtney Petrosino. Over at first base in the other hot corner, Erica Savage, and doing the catching tonight for the Kingwood Park Panthers this evening. Trying to see that number right there. That is 1-1. That is Taylor Crawford behind the plate. Sandman tries to lay down another bunt, but fouls it off in the count 0-2. And, of course, the hard-throwing right-hander in there in the circle in Hannah Lear. 0-2 count, nobody out. Rosenlund is the runner at first for the Lady Hornets, getting on the error by Gonzalez. And the 0-2 on the way to Noelle Sandman. Just got a piece of it to foul it off.
Good battle right now, going right now on the mound and in the batter's box there for Sandman. Yeah, Lear, we're seeing first action tonight, very similar to Duke. Throws that fastball and loves her heater.
Sandman trying to fight here. Still down 0-2, and the pitch from Lee Air outside. Good waste pitch that time by Lee Air, and Sandman didn't bite at it, 1-2. Sandman committed to Centenary College of Louisiana. That's where she will play once this season comes to an end, hopefully in early June. And we'll see what Sandman can do here. Having a great year so far at the top of the lineup. That one chopped on the ground to the shortstop. Chance to turn 2 here for Kingwood Park, but they will not be able to. There's a good play over there at short by Papadimitriou. The rifle to Petrosino is able to get the lead runner Rosenlund, but nothing to be able to turn there. So 6-4 fielder's choice, 1 away.
Talking about it, Carlos, we got a beautiful complex right here. You got the pine trees right on the right or just on the right of us. You got the baseball complex on the left. Really nice complex here in Kingwood.
Kingwood Park's baseball team playing Lufkin tonight, as here is J.J. Duke. She takes strike 1 on the outer half, 0-1. With 1 away here in the top of the first inning after the fielder's choice by Noelle Sandman. J.J. this year, an electric season to start, batting .629, 8 home runs, 33 RBIs. Open stance, and the 0-1. Duke cut on and missed it, 0-2.
Yeah, just swinging at nothing right there. It was a good pitch down low. Duke just being a little too aggressive there in the batter's box.
And that's the kind of matchup you get when you have 2 pitchers going up against each other. You know what they're going to bring and vice versa. So JJ going to try and fight here. Another 0-2 count, though, for Lee Air. And the pitch. Duke just got a piece of it and fouled it off. Like I said, the wind, I mean, you hear it a little bit in our crowd mic there, just on the field level, but not much in the air. And with the heat tonight, these balls are going to travel. And JJ's been a very good proponent of that so far this season. Another 0-2 to Duke. Just got a piece of it up the middle past Lear, and that's going to be enough to get Duke on over to first base. Call that one a base hit for J.J. Duke, hitting it back up the middle. And now it's runners at second and first for the Lady Hornets for Hope Grant.
0-2 count right there, just battling away. Another protected swing, kind of a conservative swing there. Got the job done now. Runners on first and second.
And so that will bring up the Northeast Texas Community College commit in Hope Grant. She'll call Mount Pleasant home next season, but right now for Huntsville, she'll take a ball outside, 1-0 for Hope Grant. Grant so far this year batting .412, 3 home runs, had that third one on Tuesday night, part of a back-to-back jack situation there with JJ to put that one out of reach against Lufkin. She's got runners at second and first, 1 out, and the 1-0 from Lear. Grant tried to square around, but couldn't get a piece of it, so that'll be strike number 1 for the senior Lady Hornet. Noelle Sandman staying very competitive on those base paths. She has stolen 6 bases this year. JJ leads the team over there at first base with 17.
Let's go 6.
Lear trying to work out of an early jam here in the top of the first. The 1-1 to Grant. Did she get a piece of it? No, but the ball got away from the catcher, Crawford. So that was enough to move both Lady Hornets into scoring position and also at the same time take the double play opportunity away.
You like to have Hope Grant right here in the mound. She's one of these players that can really hit the ball. Talking about with this heat, that ball gets up in the air and it might go 300 feet.
Got a piece of that one, hits it back up the middle for a base hit into right center. That will score. Sandman, here comes Duke to the plate. And Grant might get thrown out over at second base. Indeed she is. That's out number 2. But it is a 2 RBI single for Hope Grant. And the Lady Hornets strike first here in Kingwood.
Nice single up the middle there. Scoring the 2 runs. That's exactly what you wanted out of your 4-hole right there. 2-0 early. Gotta like. And this is kind of what the JV game was. Huntsville got up first later, and later it was a tie just because of the time restraints there. But you'd like to see where we are right now up to.
Van Rosenberg cuts and misses at that first pitch there from Lear. 0-1 the count on Berger. Again, 2-0 Huntsville, a 2 RBI single for Hope Grant, thrown out going to second. But it gets Huntsville on the board first here against K Park. Van Rosenberg in the 5-hole for the Lady Hornets. An ugly swing there, 0-2. Lear's getting that outside pitch, starting to get the Lady Hornets to take a bite at that outside pitch. You saw JJ do it, you saw Hope do it, and now Katie has done it here in the heart of the order. 2 out, nobody on, the 0-2. Van Rosenberg chops it back to Lear, and the throw on over to first. The Savage is in time, but the Lady Hornets have struck first in this one tonight. 2-0 going to the bottom half. JJ Duke heads to the circle. We'll talk about her when we come back. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and I'm proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here in Kingwood, bottom of the first, ready to get underway momentarily. 2-0 Huntsville to start this ball game. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. Time to talk about the Lady Hornet that is in the circle tonight. The same one from Tuesday who threw a masterpiece against Lufkin. It is J.J. Duke. 9-5 on this regular season, 2.93 ERA in her 19th appearance coming into this one tonight. She has also fanned 113 batters and believe my SID here off to my right said 7 more will give her 400 for her career.
And I got a feeling we're going to get that here tonight. I think 7 strikeouts, within a couple innings will be nothing.
She threw 15 on Tuesday night against Lufkin.
All due respect, though, Kingwood Park's a much better team than Lufkin. I'll keep it blunt.
Yeah, you always do. Here's Bailey Key, the lefty batter. She'll stand in to face J.J. Duke. First offering from J.J. runs outside, low, 1-0.
Not going to get 7 strikeouts throwing pitches like that, though, I'll tell you that. Way outside.
J.J., her strikeout-to-walk ratio almost 10-1 with 18 walks and 113 strikeouts. 1-0 to Key. Doesn't offer at that one, and again outside, 2-0. Just trying to get Key to chase here. The center fielder for Kingwood Park. Key so far this year hitting .344 on this regular season. She leads the team in stolen bases. That's why she bats in the leadoff spot. 2-0 offering from J.J. Duke. Squaring around is Key, but she gets the pitch that time. Does Duke on the outside half of the plate, 2-1.
See both pitchers working the outside parts of the plates here. And a leadoff lefty, it's good to have there for Kingwood.
2-1 to Key. Got a piece of it down the left field line, but foul. Rosenlund gave chase. Luckily, that one dropping foul. That would have easily been a base hit there for Key. But a 2-2 count with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. I want to remind you can follow us on Twitter. Just search KSAM 1017 on the Twitter. Courtney Petrosino, she waits on deck for the Lady Panthers. 2-2, nobody out, nobody on. 2-0 Lady Hornets, and the pitch here to Key. Chopped on the ground, second base side. Klowinski's got it on a couple of hops, and the throw to Grant for out number 1.
Good out there. Get settled in right here, get 3 outs, no problem, no stress. And let's get to that top of the second and get back in the batter's box here.
That'll bring Courtney Petrosino to the plate, the junior, hitting .306 to open this regular season. .395 on the on-base percentage, so she does get on quite often. She's also stolen 12 bags for the Lady Panthers. First pitch from Duke to Petrosino, fouls it back to the net, 0-1.
This Kingwood Park team, when they get runners on bases, that's when they really do their damage. Not much of just a one-hit solo bomb team, but when they get runners they can play that small ball, they can hit little singles, dinks, and dunk it all the way down. That's how they've scored a lot of their runs throughout this year.
Petrosino, the second baseman here for Kingwood Park. Here's the 0-1 with one away. Petrosino could not hold up, and the count is 0-2. They appeal down to first to get it right. But from the naked eye, that looked like she went. Abby Papadimitriou, she waits on deck now for Kingwood Park. JJ trying to pick up where she left off on Tuesday night. Next pitch, fouled back again by Petrosino. Again, if you are tuning in on the stream, glad to have you with us tonight. Let us know where you're enjoying this ball game from down in the comments below. Justin Kring, my good buddy, saying, let's go Hornets, beat your old hometown here tonight.
My roommate, Zach Narsik, he went to Kingwood High School. He is not much of a fan of Kingwood Park.
The 0-2. Petrosino hits this one well into left center field. Sandman's giving chase, but this ball is high off the top of the wall. Sandman had trouble with it. Gets it back into Sanders, but it is a one-out double for Courtney Petrosino.
Really good hit there. Just left one up in the zone, and Petrosino decided, I'm going to take this one and pull it. Good hit right there for the Lady Panthers.
So after JJ only surrendered one hit on Tuesday night, that one came in the 7th. This one comes in the 1st, so I think we're in for a dogfight tonight here in the park. Abby Papadimitriou now to the plate, the shortstop for K Park. Runner in scoring position now in Petrosino at second. JJ going to try and settle back in with one out, and the first pitch is low, well blocked though by Von Rosenberg, but it is a 1-0 count to start. Papadimitriou, as a freshman, hit .414 last year for K Park in their 4-round deep into the playoffs in the regional semis. 53 hits, 45 RBIs as a freshman. And the next offering from Duke. Papadimitriou pops it up on the infield. Enriquez is calling Chloe Sanders off, and she's got it over there at third in the hot corner for the second out. Enriquez, a good play with the ball just high up into the air. The transfer from Cy Woods out of a very good district down there in the Cypress area. Grew up about 15 minutes away from there. And now is a Huntsville Lady Hornet trying to make a name for herself here as a sophomore. 2 down. Petrosina remains over at second base. Cleanup batter now, and Erica Savage takes strike 1 in the upper half. Lady Hornets lined up defensively like this. Anna Rosenlund in left, Noelle Sandman in center, Riley Hammond in right. Around the horn on the infield, Enriquez, Sanders, Klowinski, and Grant. And, of course, the backstop for J.J. Duke, Katie von Rosenberg, and the 0-1 offering to Savage. Savage was jammed there. Duke's going to have to take a good play here. Von Rosenberg throws down to first, but it squirts away there in the other hot corner there. It was going to be a tough play for Katie von Rosenberg. I think that's going to be in E2, however, and that brings home the first run of the ball game for Kingwood Park as Petrosino crosses the plate.
Yeah, it's a tough throw to make there. Going up around the runner, and the runner's subject to their baseline, and just a tough play there to make for von Rosenberg.
And for Hope Grant on the other end as well. So 2 down. It's 2-1, though. Huntsville with those 2 runs proving critical in the top of the first inning brings up the 5-hole hitter, Adriana Gonzalez. First offering from Duke. Gonzalez takes for strike 1 in the happy zone. And, in those kind of cases, when you have that first run and come across, that's how you know you're going to give yourself a little bit of juice if you're Huntsville, because now you know, hey, they're here to play. It's not going to be like that what it was on Tuesday night. 0-1. Gonzalez, just missed, 1-1.
Yeah, but that adversity makes a better team. That gives you something to play for. It's no fun when you're just whooping up on everyone. You want to be in a battle.
They had that last year with Lufkin in the 13-inning thriller. That was really the only one that went down to the wire in that ball game. You might get 2 of them this year with K Park. 1-1, runner at first, and the next pitch from Duke. In there, strike 2. Looked like it was the same spot as last time, but we're at a 1-2 count. Lady Hornets will have the 6, 7, and 8 due up in the top of the second inning. Chloe Sanders, Riley Hammond, and Eris McHale. J.J. Duke here trying to deal with Gonzalez. Infield and outfield straight up here for the Lady Hornets. Runner at first is Erica Savage. 2 down. And the 1-2 from J.J. Duke. High ball 2, and it gets away from von Rosenberg, so that'll allow Savage to scamper on into scoring position. Tying run now for Kingwood Park at second base. Out pitch a little bit high that time from J.J. Duke. I'm not sure if Katie would have had a good enough chance to try and grab it.
No chance there.
From a squatting position, that is a very tough block to make. Gonzalez this year, the senior, hitting .314. Committed to Florida Memorial University.
Where's that, Carlos?
Florida.
Oh.
2-2. Fouled away by Gonzalez. Good battle. I saw that when I received that from head coach Kelsey McEachern this morning. And I was like, Florida Memorial. I had never heard of that before.
Jacksonville, Florida. That's my guess.
Your guess?
That's my guess.
I'm going to think West Coast, closer to Tampa. The Gulf Coast is what I should say. Savage, the runner at second. And another 2-2 offering from J.J. Duke. That one popped up on the infield. Enriquez calling everybody off. And she's got it for out number 3. Kingwood Park does add 1 to cut the lead in half, but the Lady Hornets avoid further danger. Top of the second on the way next. 6, 7, and 8 for the Lady Hornets are up when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here at the park, 2-1. Huntsville with the lead on K Park. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. Glad to have you with us tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Luke, let's thank a couple of our sponsors while we have a pause in the action.
First of all, gotta love Affordable Plumbing, family owned and operates since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. And of course, where you go to church, Carlos, Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Absolutely. Big thank you to the folks over there at Affordable Plumbing and, of course, at Northside Baptist Church for all they do for the supporting of Huntsville Lady Hornet Athletics. Hannah Lee Air is back into the circle for the Lady Panthers. She'll deal with a 6, 7, and 8 for Huntsville. Leading things off, the freshman Chloe Sanders, who played in the JV game prior to this one. Had a very good ball game, slapping the ball around. We'll see what Chloe can do here. I watched her during fall ball. Had a chance to go watch them during that fall ball season, and man, she can put the barrel to the ball. So
she can also put the ball in the basket.
Yes,
basketball
sir.
court. Pretty
Yes,
good
sir.
shooter there.
Colin Neal, who's got the baseball call tonight, he had all the calls there, and he knows that very well. You got to see it as well during the area round. She'll dig in here to face the senior. Chloe wise to lay off that one, 1-0. Chloe, a small sample size since the basketball season did run a little long. She had to join softball a little bit later. Of course, that was awesome for them going to the regional quarterfinals for the first time in 12 years. 4 games and 4 hits. That one is called. Strike one on the outer half, 1-1.
Definite temperature change here, Carlos. Temperature change.
As the sun goes down, it'll get a little bit cooler as Sanders takes one outside again, 2-1.
Yeah, you can feel it's still pretty humid outside, but just it's a cool breeze right now. We got a little breeze going right now. It's not too bad.
81 degrees right now. Wind still coming out of the southwest, but now at 7 miles an hour, gusting to 10. 2-1 from Lee Air. Sanders swings. This one's going to be trouble in right center, and it's going to get down over the head of the second baseman over there in Courtney Petrosino. That's always those little bloop fly balls. They'll get you, and that gets Chloe Sanders on. I'm not sure what the score that one.
They'll get you. That's a base hit right there. It's just a tough play to make there for the second baseman. Those little bloop singles, those really add up in games, especially softball only being 7 innings, right? So it adds up.
That'll bring Riley Hammond to the plate. She has had a stellar season so far. Just under 500 in the batting average. Sanders thought about going, but she'll hold over there at first base. Pitch was a strike to Hammond. Hammond at .468, 22 hits. During this regular season, she's also brought in 15 RBIs. She's seen time in the top of the lineup. She was the leadoff batter on Tuesday night. Had a troubling night going 0 for 3. Hammond, squares around but fouls it off.
For this Huntsville team, going back from last year and really into this year, it's always been one side of the lineup doing well, but the other side really struggling. If you can kind of balance that out and have a balanced attack all throughout the lineup, 1 through 9.
Greg Harpole and Lori Harpole tuning in from East Texas and Lindale tonight. Glad to have you with us. Morgan Bryan's parents tuning in. 0-2 to Riley Hammond. Hammond chops it on the ground. This is going to be a tough play. It's going to stay fair. And that's going to be an infield hit for Riley Hammond. Oh, wow. I am surprised. Down the third base line, Gonzalez picked that one up. That might have spun foul.
That was going to definitely go foul. Just picked it right up in her glove, and that's a free base right there for Hammond. You'll take those kind of breaks any day of the week.
So back-to-back singles in very strange ways for the Lady Hornets to bring it over to Eris McHale, the junior. McHale batting .340 to start this regular season. Dealing with Lee Air here, and the first offering with nobody out. There is strike number 1 into McHale.
Batting .340, it's not bad, but we saw McHale last year tear it up. Playing third base a lot last year. She can really hit it. I'm expecting big things here as district season moves on into the postseason.
Eris, normally the third baseman, of course, Enriquez filling that hole tonight, also has the flex option for the Lady Hornets. Here's the 0-1. That one outside, 1-1 from Lee Air. Getting a good crowd on hand here tonight from Huntsville, making the trip down here. Going to make a couple of more trips down here. They'll face Dayton later on in district play as well as Porter. Of course, we'll make 2 trips up to Lufkin and Nacogdoches, as we have been very used to over the last couple of years. 1-1 to McHale. McHale tries to lay down the bunt, but she, I think, just got a piece of it. If not, it just missed completely. It's either way. It's a strike.
She
1-2.
got a piece of it. She definitely got a piece of it.
Looking at the dimensions here, we don't have any numbers to show what the length is down the poles and everything, but they have got a couple of short porches down here, so anything hit into those left and right fields, it's a lot like White House was last season and from years past as going up there for district play. A lot of short porches down the left and right field lines, but of course that high arcing wall there in center resembling Rusk from past times.
So we have a little bit of equipment malfunction here.
Yes, as
for the catcher.
Yeah, Taylor Crawford having to get that equipment adjusted. Of course, you want the safety of the players to be the number one priority. Looks like Crawford's ready to go now. Update from around the district. Porter leads Lufkin right now in the top of the fourth, 4-0, and then my goodness, Dayton is all over Nacogdoches right now, 13-2, but that game is probably about to go final there. Remember the run rules, 10 after 5, 15 after 3.
Yeah, that's restitution for the basketball season because Porter was always getting whooped up on.
Called strike 3 outside. I don't know about that one, but that is out number 1. And Eris McHale obviously didn't like that call either. So 1 out here in the top of the second inning brings Callie Klowinski to the plate. Her highlights last year as a sophomore. Of course, that big, huge game in Game 2 of the bi-district against Mount Pleasant. 3 for 3 that night with a triple and a double. That one well outside the first pitch to Callie Klowinski from Lee Air for ball 1. Callie this year, so far, batting .229. That hasn't been an ideal year for her at the plate. 5 RBIs, 8 hits to her credit, and 35 at-bats. Trying to do some damage here with 1 out. Double play depth on the infield for Kingwood Park, and the 1-0 to Klowinski. Klowinski tries to lay down the bunt, but another one fouled away. The Lady Hornets right now, Luke, having a little bit of trouble trying to square around.
It's all about just getting that bat flat. You know, right now it's kind of wobbling up and down. Just got to get that thing down and let the runners do their jobs.
Yeah, and Chloe Sanders, the runner at second. The runner at first is Riley Hammond. Klowinski at the plate. 2-1 Lady Hornets after the 2-run single for Hope Grant. Klowinski does get the bunt down that time, but it hit her. So she is out. And that is out number 2. Morgan Bryan's going to talk here with the home plate umpire. So Callie's going to stay at the plate for the time being. So we'll have a meeting of the minds over there between our 2 umpires. 2 umpires tonight. You'll have most of that during the regular season. Maybe get 3 umpires later on during the playoffs as well. Get a look at them there, talking things over. They'll stick with the call on the field. It is out number 2. Runner's interference. I think that's what they're going to score that one as, and that is out number 2. So a couple of outs here in this top of the second that probably could have went either way.
Yeah, well, you had runners first and second, no outs, and now quickly 2 outs, and still those 2 runners on first and second. Hopefully Rosenlund can get the job done here and maybe bat 1 or 2 of these in.
Anna Rosenlund back to the plate. Reached on an error her first time up, and the first offering here from Lee Air is outside, 1-0. Rosenlund trying to maybe do some more damage here against Kingwood Park, put all the pressure on them. Because if Kingwood Park can get out of the jam, that could give their offense a lot of jolts coming up in the bottom of the second. 1-0 to Rosenlund. Takes for strike 1. And that umpire, he loves that outside part of the plate.
He's been calling it all night. And if you don't like your strike zone, at least he's keeping it consistent, and you know what you're getting from him.
In between innings, we'll take a look in at what's going on back home in Huntsville for Huntsville Baseball. Here's the 1-1 to Rosenlund. That one in there for a strike. 1-2 on the inner half. So battling back here from down 1-0, and now a 1-2 count here for Lee Air, trying to get out of the jam after the back-to-back singles and some of the most unorthodox ways of getting on base, trying to work her way through. 1-2 from Lee Air. Just got a piece of it, did Rosenlund, but this time, wisely grabbing it in foul ground is Gonzalez. So the at-bat will roll on. If you're Rosenlund here, you just got to find a way to lace one into the outfield. I think and with Chloe Sanders' speed over there at second base, even a shallow base hit should be enough to score her.
I'm looking at that gap between right field and center field. I'm looking at that big gap right there and see if Rosenlund can just poke one right over the second baseman's head.
1-2. Inside, 2-2.
It's an off. I got a great angle right here on the plate, and that pitch was eerily similar to that strike call just before.
So we run it to a 2-2 count. Runners at second and first. 2 away, 2-1 Huntsville, and the 2-2. Rosenlund pokes it into right field and in for a base hit. Sanders will come to the plate. The relay not in time. And Rosenlund will slide on over to second base. It's a RBI single for Anna Rosenlund to make it 3-1.
Nice hit there. Maybe it wasn't the prettiest hit, but it got the job done there in that between the two, first and second.
Kind of in no man's land there between Petrosino and Savage. Going to put it in a better spot, so that'll bring Noel Sandman to the plate with now runners at third and second. Hammond now at third, and then Rosenlund, of course, advancing to second on the throw home. So the Lady Hornets get a nice insurance run in the top of the second, and here's Noel Sandman. Tries to get a piece of that one, but it is foul. Of course, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast, a lot riding on this ball game, and then the matchup that will come in Huntsville between these two squads. Like you said, two teams at the top of the district. This could definitely be the deciding factor on who comes out with the top spot. In District 16 5A, a spot the Lady Hornets have held for 2 seasons. Sandman up the middle, but right into the glove of the shortstop in Papadimitriou. The rifle to Savage in time to retire the side. But the Lady Hornets do get one here in the top of the second. 3-1 lead for the Lady Hornets. Bottom of the second on the way next. JJ Duke comes back to work from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church.
Bottom of the second, ready to get underway here at the park in Kingwood. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. 6, 7, and 8 are up for the Lady Panthers. Update from Huntsville. The Hornets lead Dayton right now, 1-0, bottom of the second. Colin Neal and B.J. McMichael, they got the call there from Huntsville here tonight. 3-1 lead for the Lady Hornets, and here is the 6-hole hitter in Peyton Cote. And she takes strike one across the plate from J.J. Duke.
Cote hitting just under 300 on the year, 12 stolen bases.
Another pitch there in from Duke, just misses 1-1.
So when she gets on, got to be careful because she's stolen some bases this year.
Just under 300, as you mentioned. 1-1 from JJ. Cody off the end of the bat. Duke's got it, and the flip to Grant. 1 away. So 1 down here in the bottom of the second against Kingwood. Park turns it over to the backstop in Taylor Crawford. And the Lady Hornets They enter tonight with a 22-game winning streak in district play, dating back to 2020 against Grand Oaks. When Grand Oaks was a part of that district, Grand Oaks, a very brand new program. Our colleague Jordan Smith, he calls the baseball games for them. And then that season came to an end because, well, COVID happened. And then they rolled through district in 2021, our first season of broadcasting them, and then doing the same thing last year. First pitch to Crawford is outside in the opposite batter's box, 1-0.
Huntsville in a good spot right now, 3-1. Got you some run support there for your pitcher and Duke. Just keep grinding away, This is one of those games. In district, you just got to keep going.
Got a check swing there, and the call is a strike, 1-1.
In these district games, you can never really let your feet off the gas pedal because right there, a couple bloop singles, a couple mistakes there has really led to those 3 runs for Huntsville, and that can happen to anyone, any night.
Well, out in front of that one that time was Crawford in the count 1-2. Crawford, so far this year, hitting .333, ties for team lead in home runs so far this year, so she's got some pop in the bottom of this order. Julian Casanova, number 74 from Huntsville Football, tuning in. Julian, thanks for tuning in, my friend. With 1 out, nobody on, 1-2. That one on the ground, third base side, but it is foul. Would have been a tough play for Enriquez there in the hot corner. Luckily, just squirted foul. Crawford will dig back in, first at bat tonight against J.J. Duke, and here is the 1-2 one more time from J.J. That one is hit well into left field. Rosenlund, though, will have room in front of the track for out number 2.
Again, you'll take that all day long, just stress-free outs. Getting a little pop out there. Rosenlund, sure hands out there in left field, and you'll take that. 2 easy outs here for the Hornets. Let's see if we can get one more here.
Chloe Wilson will dig in. Anna Rosenlund definitely in a new spot this year. Played a lot of shortstop and middle infield for the Lady Hornets. Moved to second base whenever Hope Grant would be in the circle for the Lady Hornets. Now getting a new experience out there in left field. 2 out, and here is Wilson. A swing and a miss for strike number 1.
Left field's a tricky position out there.
Very much is out there, of course. Noelle Sandman straight away there in center. The replacement for Jensen Vienne there in center field, who had that 4-year varsity letter lock on it. And the 0-1 to Wilson. That one just misses outside, 1-1.
It's a good pitch, though. You'll take that. It's right down that outside corner. Not a bad pitch.
1-1. Swung on, hit in the air to left center field. This is going to be trouble out there in left center. This ball is going to rattle off against the bottom of the wall and carry him away from Noelle Sandman. So that is a 2-out double for Chloe Wilson, the DP tonight for the Lady Panthers. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate, represented by the 9-hole hitter in Ava Kleinfelter.
That's the second time that bottom, same exact spot right there, out in right or left center. The bottom of the fence.
Almost the exact same spot. The last one, though, that one from Petrosino, that one hit off the top of the wall. So you got to wonder, are you going to shade any of them here? But you got a lefty batter in Kleinfelter to the plate, so you're willing to bet you're pulling everyone to the right here. Kleinfelter takes ball 1 outside. Kleinfelter, so far this year, a freshman hitting .417, 20 hits and 15 stolen bases, so hasn't had a whole lot of action, but has hit the ball well when she does see it. 1-0 from J.J. Duke. Down the line, foul. Ooh. That definitely would have brought home the second run of the night for Kingwood Park, and head coach McEachern, Kelsey McEachern, was sending Wilson the whole way.
And the lefty just pushing one. Pushing one oppo. Got a nice sunset over here to our left here, Carlos.
Oh, it's very pretty. As it always is here.
Great state of Texas.
Great state of Texas. 1-1 to Kleinfelter. Outside, but called a strike, 1-2. Lady Hornets will have the heart of the order in the top of the third. Duke, Hope Grant, and Katie Von Rosenberg, 3 of the 4 horsewomen for this Lady Hornet squad. JJ trying to work her way out of it. Hasn't had a punch out yet tonight. And the 1-2. That one chopped away on the slap there by Kleinfelter and foul. 1-2 the count remains with 2 away. Like we said going into tonight, JJ needed 7 strikeouts to eclipse 400 on her career. She can definitely get there. Just everything has been put into play tonight by the Lady Panthers. Trying to get Kleinfelter here, 9th in the order for Kingwood Park. Another 1-2 from J.J. Duke. That one fouled away again. Another good spoiled job there from Kleinfelter. A lot of air traffic tonight here as we're right in the flight pattern for Bush Intercontinental Airport here in Kingwood. Always bringing that nice ambiance. Another 1-2. That one on the ground. Foul again on the left side.
The longer these battles keep going through, it favors the hitter right here.
Again, runner in scoring position over at second base in Chloe Wilson. Got on via the 2-out double in left center. Kleinfelter trying to bring her home to make this another 1-run game. Another 1-2 offering from J.J. Duke. That one fouled off again. JJ just with a troubled look on her face.
No, she's throwing the same pitch. She's not switching anything up here. She's throwing that fastball.
You know, Kleinfelter's been swinging at everything. I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to just break one off here.
Hey, 2 down now, 2 down.
Again, Wilson at second. 3-1, Lady Hornets on top. Another 1-2 to Kleinfelter. That one to Enriquez. Good glove in the hot corner in the throw to Grant. The split in time to get her for out number 3. 5-3 across the diamond to retire the side. Huntsville gets around the 2-out double, and that'll take us to the top of the third. Heart of the order up when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
And am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here at Kingwood, 3-1, Lady Hornets on top. Top of the third, heart of the order is up for the Lady Hornets. Luke, let's thank more of our wonderful sponsors before JJ tries to go up here and put up a daddy hack.
Well, of course, Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care, and unmatched customer service. You know, Carlos, when I got sick, a couple years, it was actually last year, around this time, where'd I go?
Texpress Urgent Care.
Dang right. That's the best place in Huntsville to go to, of course. And, of course, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Big thank you to Greg Smith over there at Sam Houston Memorial for all the support he gives to Huntsville athletics in general. I've seen that guy at every Sam Houston event and a lot of Huntsville events as well. As Duke swings at the first pitch there from Lee Air for a foul off to the left side, 0-1.
I was going to say, he supports them all.
That's right.
He loves his Hornets.
We love you, Greg. JJ will try to settle back in here. Got on with a single back in the bottom of the first, or first time up. Or top of the first, I should say. Here's the 0-1 to JJ. JJ chops that one onto the shortstop side, but Papa Demetriou's got it and throw to Savage in time, one away. So the same way ended the top of the second starts the top of the third. A couple of Julian Casanova's teammates are in the house tonight. Off to my right, linebacker Trayvon Johnson in the house, along with his fellow linebacker in Shiloh Jones. They're here in the house tonight, supporting the Lady Hornets, making the trip down from Huntsville.
Good to see Hornets supporting Hornets.
Absolutely. Here's Hope Grant. Takes a pitch inside. Man, that had a nasty break at the end of it, 0-1.
It's a good pitch. It's a Division I quality pitch right there. That's what you like to see out of a Division I player, and the air is showing all of it tonight.
0-1 to Grant. Just fouled it off, 0-2, trying to chase something outside.
You know, this could very well be a 1-0 game right now, or even a 1-1 game. Just a couple of defensive errors here for Kingwood. Park's left some runs for Huntsville, and credit to Huntsville. They've been there to take advantage of when you can.
Got to roll with the punches, and they've done that so far. Grant in an 0-2 count with 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 Huntsville as Grant just got a piece of a pitch well outside. Definitely chased that one, but luckily stays alive.
That was a non-committed swing right there that just got the end of the barrel.
Of course, you see Lee Air there in the circle. Again, as we said, committed to Campbell University, currently in the Big South. They'll move to the Colonial Athletic, one of the smaller moves in the shifting dynamic of college athletics as it's been over the last couple of years. Sam Houston, of course, embroiled in all of that. Another 0-2 to Grant. Just holds up on a pitch low, 1-2.
Campbell University, I think that's in North Carolina there, Carlos.
Buies Creek, North Carolina. Only reason I know that is because one of the former Astros minor league affiliates was the Buies Creek Astros. Another 1-2. Grant takes it inside. 2-2. Good battle.
Forgot to look up where that Florida Memorial is.
Yeah, you're going to have to look that up for me. Forgot to mention as well, Peyton Cody for Kingwood Park. She's committed to Oklahoma Wesleyan, D2 school up in Oklahoma, as Grant just got another piece of it, trying to battle here against Lee Air.
Carlos, I'm afraid we were both off on that. Florida Memorial in Miami.
Miami
So Gardens.
You went to the northeast side. I was on the Gulf Coast side, so it's just down in old South Beach.
You ever been to Miami, Carlos?
No, I have not, but FIU is in Miami, so we'll get to join them next year as Grant fouls off another one. Florida International, part of Conference USA, where Sam Houston is moving to starting next year. So I'll get to go to Miami at some point next season.
Home of Pitbull.
That's right. Dale. Good battle here between Grant and Lee Air. A couple of pitchers going at each other as well. And another 2-2. Grant chops at the Papa Dimitriou, but she bobbles it. Another error for Kingwood Park. And Grant gets on with 1 out.
You'll take that all day right there. Just another hit there. And costly error. And those things have really caught up to Kingwood Park here.
Rosenlund.
Third or fourth error tonight.
Rosenlund reached on an error. Well, it's only their second error of the night on my count, but a couple of those bloop singles, you think it could go to an error either way, but those were registered as hits. So second error of the night for Kingwood Park. This one there from their sophomore shortstop there, and Papa Dimitriou.
That's a good name, Papa Dimitriou.
Greek. Or is it Italian? It's around that area in Europe.
Yeah.
That'll bring up Katie Von Rosenberg with 1 out. Double play depth once again on the infield for K Park. In the top of the third, 3-1, Lady Hornets in front. Berger, as they call her, chops it back here to the pitcher. And the throw to short is not going to be in time on the relay to get Von Rosenberg. They get Grant the lead runner there, so count it 1-6 on the scorecard there from Lee Air to Papa Dimitriou for the second out. That will bring up the 6th in the order, Chloe Sanders. But we will have a courtesy runner here for Katie Von Rosenberg. We'll see who they'll roll with first, I believe. It should be the speedster there in the dugout in Kiana, Washington. Indeed it is.
One of the 4 seniors here for Huntsville.
Along with Hope Grant, Valerie Cobb. As well as Noelle Sandman. Yeah, I don't know why I blanked for a second. Home plate umpire, got to get that mask back on. Want to protect the face. 2 out. Washington now the runner at first. Here's Chloe Sanders, the freshman. Sanders pops this one up on the first pitch. This one will be right into the glove of the second baseman this time for Petrosino, and that'll retire the side. Lady Hornets go quietly in the top of the third. 3-1 is your score. Bottom of the third is on the way next from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome back to the park in Kingwood. 3-1, Huntsville has the lead here into the bottom of the third. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. Folks, want to remind you, if you want to buy tickets for the next Huntsville Hornets ball game or for scheduling information for all Huntsville High School athletics and more, be sure to visit HornetNation.org for details. I already feel the madness in this game. Of course, it's March.
Best time of the year, Carlos.
That's right. As J.J. Duke will have a first pitch swing here for the leadoff batter in Bailey Key. One pitch, one out on a good play from Klawinski on DeGrand.
That's my kind of out right there, quick and fast.
You keep that pitch count down well for J.J. Duke as well. I mean, granted, of course, natural motion of the arm in softball compared to baseball. So, but yes, it's indeed March, best time of the year. Of course, you and I, we've had our eyes glued to the NCAA tournament all year long, or all March long. San Diego State's about to get an upset on Alabama here.
Pretty good for my bracket, I must say. I didn't pick that, but other people picked Alabama farther, and I didn't pick them as far.
I picked Kansas and Purdue, and that didn't get me very far at all. That was my championship, and, well, we know what happened.
Yep.
Courtney Petrosino into the plate here for the Lady Panthers, dealing with J.J. Duke. She'll get a strike call there, will J.J.
Good pitch.
Right in the happy zone, 1-1 count. Petrosino reached on a double off the left center field wall. Her first time to the plate in the bottom of the first.
You know, going down 0-1, you never want to go down 0-2, right? And so that second pitch is so vital because it dictates really the rest of that at-bat for both pitchers and hitters. So even it out at 1.
Petrosino fouls that one off to the net, 1-2. And if you were tuning in on the stream, love to hear from you. Let us know where you're enjoying this one from down in the comments below. We'll get to those comments as we roll along. One of our favorites here, Isel Tamales, tuning in saying, let's go Hornets. I need to get his name, his or her name. I need to get it. It's been 3 years. I still haven't got it. 1-2 to Petrosino, popped up behind us. I'm going to see if this is going to be trouble for us. It's off to the left here of the score box here behind us. But the bat rolls on for Petrosino, 1-2. That rumbling you hear in our crowd mic, folks, that is not the wind. This is just the people banging on the metal here, the metal stands here, walking around and stuff. 3-1, Lady Hornets. A 1-2 count here for J.J. Duke against Courtney Petrosino. 1 out, nobody on. And the offering from J.J. That one runs high and outside, 2-2. .9 left in that ball game. Looks like the Aztecs are going to the Elite Eight. That is a huge one.
Big upset. Number 1 overall seed going down.
2-2. Petrosino fouls it back at us. Thank God for the net. And we stay at 2-2. Again, J.J. Duke has yet to get a strikeout in this ball game. Everything has been put in play tonight by the Lady Panthers. And, you know, head coach Morgan Bryan alluded to that in our pregame talk. 2-2 again. That one hit well into right center field. Hammond giving chase. She's got it on the run for out number 2. Good play by the junior in right.
Great. Good out. Didn't have the best jump on that ball, but Hammond making a good play and a good break. Finally, just got under that one.
That will bring Abby Papadimitriou to the plate. Third in the order for Kingwood Park under the direction of head coach Kelsey McEachern, assisted by Connor Grant and Scott Elliott. The JV game that preceded us, it was a tie game, 7-7, a slobber knocker of a ball game. As Papadimitriou swings at the first pitch and popped it right back to JJ, and the flip to Grant for out number 3. 1-2-3 goes Kingwood Park here in the bottom of the third. Almost halfway through, folks. Let's go to the fourth. Huntsville in front, 3-1 from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here on the northeast side of Houston, in Kingwood, Texas. 3-1 Huntsville with the lead as we roll into the top of the fourth inning. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. Glad to have you with us tonight here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Lady Hornets will roll with the 7, 8, and 9 here, bottom of the order. Riley Hammond, who had the great catch there in the outfield for out number 2, she'll come to the plate 1 for 1 tonight with a single.
Yeah, and you're just looking for the same thing. Get that leadoff runner on base. So important in the Diamond Sports, getting that leadoff runner in base and putting pressure on Kingwood Park here immediately. That'd be the best thing. And, of course, last inning was the first inning with both teams didn't score a run. Need some run support here for your defense.
Well, and you think about this, too. That means the pitchers are starting to settle into the ball game here after a little bit of a shaky start for both of them.
Hey, let's go 13 now. Start us off here.
So here's Rue. Strike one outside. And Riley Hammond having a great season at the plate this year. .468. Came off the bench for most of last season as a courtesy runner, but has blossomed now in this lineup for head coach Morgan Bryan. In the 0-1, Hammond chops it to the third baseman. A good grab by Gonzalez, and the throw to first in time. One away.
Nice play there by Gonzalez at third. Got down low and fired that one just in the nick of time.
I'll bring Eris McHale to the plate. I just looked off to my right. Emily Zunker now standing in the on-deck circle, so Callie Klewinski is going to make an early exit here, possibly. We'll have to watch that alignment when we come back in the bottom of the fourth, but Emily Zunker is in the on-deck circle for the Lady Hornets. But right now it's McHale at the plate. Strike one in there. And I know we talked about this one possibly being a pitcher's duel. We're right in that wheelhouse right now. 3-1 score, halfway through. If you're Huntsville, if it stays like this the whole way, you love it. But
take it.
You would love some more insurance for your pitcher in J.J. Duke as McHale fouls that one back to the dish, 0-2. McHale tonight struck out, the lone strikeout so far of the ball game period. This one, though, for Hannah Lear. Batting in the 8 hole here for the Lady Hornets. The 0-2 to McHale outside. 1-2. Excellent play discipline there by the junior. Kingwood Park corners in. And the 1-2. McHale chops it on the ground to the third baseman Gonzalez. Another good play, and the throw to first. A little offline, but right into the running path of Eris McHale for Erica Savage to slap the tag on for out number 2. And so that will bring up pinch hitter here. Emily Zunker to the plate, recently verbally committed to Angelina College. She'll dig in here, the lone slap hitter besides Kiana Washington for the Lady Hornets. So she'll dig in here now, 9th in the order for Huntsville. She'll face Lear with 2 out and nobody on, and she holds up on the first pitch from Lear for ball 1, just a bit outside.
Way to stay off that. Good job, Eb. Let's go 5 now.
1-0. Zunker swing and a miss, 1-1. Zunker, like her teammate Klawinski, had a great game 2 of the bi-district round last season against Mount Pleasant. She went 2 for 3 that night. Was our player of the ball game. Stands in with an open stance, and another pitch here from Lear. Zunker, but right on a line to Papa Dimitriou for the 3rd out. Good contact there by M, but just could not sneak that one through. The defense lined up the way it needed to be. We are through 3.5. Let's go to the bottom half of the 4th for Kingwood Park. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're into the bottom of the 4th here for Huntsville versus Kingwood Park. Second game of district play in District 16-5A. I'm Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. There in the break, having some nice pleasantries with the home plate and the first base umpire here tonight. 4, 5, and 6 are up here for the Lady Panthers. Starting things off is the first baseman, Erica Savage, and she swings at the first pitch. This one is into right. Emily Zunker is underneath that one, just in the shallow right center outfield grass for out number 1. So yeah, Zunker now in over at second base, and that ends the night for Callie Klawinski.
I'm not going to speculate on anything.
No.
But you know what? First play in action on defense right there. Gets the ball flew up to her right there. And credit to her, make the play.
Those pop-outs are tougher than people make it out to be, because that ball can move around in the wind, even though there's not much right now. But still, it can move around. It died down very much here. But another 1 pitch, 1 out for J.J. Duke. That started the bottom of the 3rd, trying to get it here in the 4th, as now Gonzalez back to the plate. And the first pitch she sees is outside, 1-0.
Got a little bit of fog setting in, too.
Yeah, I'm looking at those lights there in right center. Starting to be a little hazy out here. The humidity, of course, helping with that. And it's going to be very foggy when we make our return to Huntsville tonight. 1-0. Gonzalez takes high, 2-0. Just past 8 o'clock, if you're just joining us, Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. Glad to have you with us this evening in Kingwood. First meeting between these two programs since 2019. That was a ball game that Kingwood Park would win 7-5. That was a non-district matchup. Meeting for the first time as district mates. 2-0 to Gonzalez. Called, strike 1 on the inner half. Tonight for J.J. Duke, only 2 hits surrendered, both of them being doubles to Petrosino and Wilson. That is all. Gonzalez 0 for 1 tonight. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. J.J. in danger of walking the batter in Gonzalez here. J.J. this year has only walked 18 batters. Like I said earlier, her strikeout to walk ratio nearly 10-1. Trying to work her way back. Nobody on, 1 out. 3-1 Lady Hornets here in the bottom of the 4th. The 3-1 offering here from J.J. Duke. In there. Strike 2. Just caught the upper half.
Went with the off speed, too, right there. I thought she was going to throw the heater. Instead, through the changeup.
So we're to a full count. JJ looking for her first strikeout, also trying to avoid her first walk issued in district play. She did not walk anybody on Tuesday night. Payoff pitch coming from JJ. Just missed inside and high, ball 4. There's the walk with 1 out. That'll turn it over to Peyton Cote, the Oklahoma Wesleyan commit.
I have not mispronounced her name once this year, Cody.
Good for you.
A little bit of got a comedian up there in the scorer's box.
I like RPA guy. You know, he's sitting over there in the stands, Kevin von Rosenberg. He's RPA guy back home. Cody lays down a bunt. JJ will throw it to second for Sanders, but they will not be able to get the relay. It was a great pick by Zunker, but not in time to get Cody. But a fielder's choice 1-6 for out number 2.
Coming for Hope's job over there, man.
I know.
Good pick.
Because you had Hope running in to try and field the bunt, and then Emily with a good move over there, the junior, to first base. A good pick, but only 2 out. That'll bring Taylor Crawford to the plate. Flew out in the bottom of the second against JJ. You know, Luke, if things stay where they're at tonight, that makes me all the more excited for the home matchup for Huntsville, because these teams would have seen each other once. It could set up an absolute thriller back home in Huntsville later this season as Crawford takes strike 1. Beautiful pitch from J.J. Duke.
Yeah, talking before the game here, if these two teams were to tie for first, they'd have to play a third one for the seeding in the playoffs.
Runner goes. Throw down to Sanders is not in time as Cody swipes second.
And I would be a fan of that.
Absolutely. 13th stolen base on the year for Peyton Cote. As that throw down from Von Rosenberg just over the tag of Chloe Sanders.
And some people would say, oh, you know, we don't want to play third game. We just want to get it done in 2. I say to that, that's very cowardly. Bring it on.
2 down, runner at second and Cody in scoring position. The 1-1 is popped foul at the net, and 1-2. A great pitch there from Duke to jam Crawford. And now 1 strike away from getting out of the jam here in the bottom of the 4th.
Back to the rise ball right there. Got up and in the hands.
You know, we haven't talked about this unit tonight of J.J. Duke and Katie Von Rosenberg going on year number 2 of this catcher and pitcher unit. Built so much chemistry over last season and through this season so far. One of the best units in all of the district. The 1-2. Oh, just missed. Would have been punch out number 1 for Duke on the night. Instead, even count, 2-2. Man, did that look good.
Hey, greatness, John, greatness!
A chance here for Crawford with new life and a 2-2 count, 2 out. Runner at second, Cote. And the pitch. That one tomahawked down the foul side. Crawford, the tying run at the plate here for the Lady Panthers. So switch out another ball, bring another one in. I might have gotten the mud down there as we had a good chunk of rain today. Another 2-2 from Duke. Crawford pops it foul at the net.
Never complain about the rain there, Carlos.
Nope.
The rain makes the deer happy.
Absolutely it does. It's good for hunting season.
Happy deer, happy Luke.
That's right. Of course, I wasn't pleased with the rain on Tuesday night. Me and Kendall had the call that night and was not pleasant by any stretch. Another 2-2 from Duke. Got her! First punch out of the night for J.J. Duke, and that ends the last of the 4th here in Kingwood. 3-1, Huntsville maintains the lead and gets around the danger. We go to the 5th here at the park. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Kingwood. Glad to have you with us tonight. 3-1 as we go to the top of the 5th. Folks, I want to remind you for the latest up-to-the-minute information on what's happening in the world of sports in Huntsville and Walker County. You can follow KSAM Sports on Facebook. Find breaking news and information for the Huntsville Hornets, Sam Houston Bearcats, and much more on the page. KSAM Sports on Facebook, your home for Huntsville and Walker County sports.
Talking about Huntsville sports, Carlos, what's the baseball doing right now?
Let's take a look in and check in with our good buddy Colin as Anna Rosenlund will come to the plate. And the first offering there, big grunt out of there from Lee Air for strike number 1 on Anna Rosenlund, the lead-off batter. Of course, ads before I can get this one. Well, YouTube's got to pay their bills one way or the other.
That's what it's all about.
That's right. 0-1 from Lee Air to Rosenlund. That one inside, 1-1. Huntsville leads in the top of the 4th. 2 away and a 2-1 count right now for Huntsville, leading 3-0.
All right.
And that one against Dayton after getting the big shutout 5-inning run rule victory against Nacogdoches on Tuesday. 1-1 to Rosenlund. Cut on and missed on a pitch in the dirt, 1-2.
Let's say Lier has a little bit more variety in her pitches compared to Duke. Whereas Duke has, I think, a faster ball coming through. But Lier likes to switch it up a bit.
1-2 to Anna Rosenlund. High ball 2.
It's a good pitch, though.
Very good pitch, but an even better take there from Anna. Anna tonight, 1 for 2, reached on an error back in the first and singled in the second. Rosenlund up the middle. Papadimitriou on a couple of hops. Throw to first to Savage. In time, 1 away. How about the sophomore, Papadimitriou, getting some great putouts over there in the shortstop gap.
Yeah, only the one really mistake there, but other than that, no, just a fielding mistake. Good arm over there at short, as most do.
Here's Noel Sandman. Outside, 1-0. We weren't hearing those grunts out of Lee Air earlier in the ball game. At least my ears weren't attuned to it. She's just trying to throw some gas right now. With her team down 3-1, she's held Huntsville scoreless over the last 2 frames. 1-0 to Sandman. Cut on and missed, 1-1. Sandman tonight reached on a fielder's choice in the first, grounded out to Papadimitriou in the second.
You got it, kid.
1-1 to Noel. Chops it back to Lee Air, and the throw to Savage in time, 2 away.
Now, both teams, not many strikeouts between both teams. Only the one on Huntsville.
Yep.
And none.
And well, the one for Kingwood Park to end that last frame.
Right.
The one that did that was J.J. Duke, and she comes to the plate.
And credit both teams getting the bat on, or the barrel on the bat. The barrel of the bat on the ball.
That trips me up too. Don't worry about that. Duke chops that one into right center field for a base hit. Playing it on a hop once is key, but a 2-out base knock for J.J. Duke. She is now 2 for 3.
Carlos, I don't worry about much.
I know you don't.
You know that.
She delivers every time.
The male woman, always delivering.
Yeah, that's right. Delivers a 2-out base knock to right center to bring Hope Grant to the plate as that extends the inning. Here for Kingwood Park's defense as Lee Air delivers the pitch to Grant. Grant down the right field line, but foul. That definitely, if that stays fair, that definitely would have scored Duke if it got all the way to the wall to give herself some insurance. A great effort there by Hope Grant to try and poke that one down the right field line. Grant so far tonight, 2 RBI single in the top of the first, I should say, and then reached on an error of Papadimitriou in the third. Again, 3-1 your score. We're in the fifth. The 0-1. Duke is off and going. The throw down, not in time. And Huntsville's leading stolen baseman, notches number 18 on the tally. And that moves her into scoring position, so now if Grant can poke one into the outfield, that will easily score her teammate JJ. A 1-1 count here for the Northeast Texas Community College commit. With 2 out, the 1-1. Grant chops it on the ground. Papadimitriou on a high chopper, and the throw to Savage in time to retire the side. Well, let's go to the bottom of the fifth. Huntsville strands 1, but they still have the lead 3-1. It is stretch time here in Kingwood. So, get those legs up. Maybe put a pot of coffee on. It's going to be fun here down the stretch. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back in Kingwood, 3-1. Huntsville's got the lead here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Luke Scott. We'll think more of our sponsors coming up after this at-bat. Coming to the plate here for Kingwood Park is the DP, Chloe Wilson. 8-9-1 is up here for the Lady Panthers. Wilson takes the ball high, 1-0 to start the AB. J.J. Duke, 1 strikeout, got that one of Crawford in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the 1-0. Popped foul and out of play, 1-1. I want to remind you, you can follow us on Twitter. Just search KSAM1017 on Twitter. JJ trying to work here. Nobody on, nobody out. 1-1. That one's laced in the left center, and it's down in front of Sandman for a base hit, but she plays it on a couple of hops to keep Chloe Wilson over at first base, but Wilson halfway to the cycle now with a single, and the tying run back to the plate for K Park.
Before this ad bag gets going, we will thank a couple more of our sponsors. Of course, Affordable Plumbing, family owned and operated since 2000. Supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. That is Affordable Plumbing. And, of course, Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
To the 9-hole hitter we go. Ava Kleinfelter to the plate as we do now have a courtesy runner there over at first base. I didn't catch who was that running over there, so I think I read 5 over there. That would be Catherine Geiser. Now courtesy running over
Ibarra.
That is Ibarra, 15. I didn't see the 1. Yana Ibarra.
Well, you know, it's hard to see numbers when it's white on white.
It's white on white with green outlines, so that's tough. Of course, Huntsville in the road black jerseys with the curse of Huntsville and the numbers in green outlined in white. Kleinfelter takes strike 1 high.
I like these black uniforms, the black and green. They look it's just a good look.
These are brand new ones this year that they rolled out. I love the ones,
the cursive lettering, I think, is what does it.
Pinstripes as well. It's also got green pinstripes on it. Nobody out. Runner on, and the 0-1. Runner goes. Von Rosenberg did not have a great reaction, so that is going to allow Ibarra to swipe second base.
Just a delayed right there. A little bit of a delay, and
I don't think Von Rosenberg
didn't commit to it.
I don't think Von Rose. Yeah, she thought about just eating it and then decided to throw it down. Good job by Sanders just to smother it. But now a scoring runner in scoring position here for Kingwood Park, putting some pressure here on JJ. Kleinfelter tonight 0 for 1. She grounded out her only timeout. 1-1. Kleinfelter tried to lay it down, but foul tipped it into the glove for the strike. Are they going to say an illegal pitch here for JJ? So head coach Morgan Bryan's out here to talk with the home plate umpire. So that would make it a 2-1 count. I think that's what they're going to call an illegal pitch, and head coach Morgan Bryan wants time. First circle visit of the night here for either side. It's a 3-1 ball game here in the bottom of the fifth. Tying run is at the plate for Kingwood Park, and they are rowdy in that dugout down the left field side.
It should be. It's their first momentum really that they've had since the first inning. It's been pretty washed in the last couple.
So all the infielders in here to talk with head coach Morgan Bryan.
This is a good call from head coach Morgan Bryan right here. Just settle them down after you get a weird call. And just settle your team down. You know, tell them where they're at. Tell them what they need to do. Just help them out a little bit.
And you got to think, because the offense has kind of hit a stagnant side now over the last 3 innings against Lier. Will those 3 runs be enough for JJ? Getting those in the first and second innings, trying to work through.
Now you need some strikeouts.
An early jam. Now you need some strikeouts. You're absolutely right. 2-1 count now on Kleinfelter. And the pitch. Kleinfelter lays down the bunt. Enriquez will throw it to first. Zunker covering. They got her. Great grab there at the dirt there for Zunker. The count with 1 out as they are going to pull the challenge card here, it looks like. Head coach Kelsey McEachern, the figurative challenge card, I should say. Kelsey McEachern out to talk with the umpires, and now the umpires, they will meet here in the infield. It was a bang-bang play over there at first. A great grab by Enriquez to get the speedy Kleinfelter. You got speed at the top and the bottom for Kingwood Park, and they will stick with the call. So 1 out. That will move the runner in Ibarra over to third, 60 feet away from the plate now. So now you got to think, if you're Huntsville, anything hit short on the infield, unless it's to Enriquez down the third base side, you are going to the plate. Normally you trade a run for an...
I would say just take the out.
But with the way this game's going offensively, I think you throw to the plate to try and keep this a 2-run game. Trying to put the squeeze on. Von Rosenberg lets it squirt away, but not far enough away for Ibarra to come to the plate. Leadoff batter in Bailey Key at the plate. She is grounded out both times tonight to the second base side. Both of those to Klawinski. Zunker now the one over there at second base. 1-0 count, 1 out, runner at third, Ibarra. High pressure here for the Lady Hornets to try and keep this a 2-run game. And the 1-0 to Key. Key slaps it down the left field side. Rosenlund giving chase, but it's just short out of her glove. And the count will go to 1-1 instead. A good read there by Rosenlund, just could not get there in time.
Yeah, I think you take the foul ball right there. If that's a catch, I think the runner's going to tag.
Yeah.
And it's a tough play to make there. So a foul ball really isn't the worst outcome.
She would have had to lay out for that one to try and get it, and that definitely would have scored Ibarra. So a wise decision by the sophomore left fielder.
Business decision.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
1 down. The 1-1. Trying to bunt it. It's fouled away by Key, and now the bunt is off the board. 1-2 with 1 out.
That's a great pitch right there. Head hunting. I like it. The high heat. Establishing dominance.
JJ trying to dig in here. She's got 1 strikeout tonight. That came in the bottom of the 4th. Trying to get another one here to get a critical out number 2. The 1-2 from Duke. That one chopped in the air to center, and that is down for a hit. We got a 1-run game. Good piece of hitting there by Bailey Key, her first hit of the night, and we are now at a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, I went back to up in the zone, and batter liked what she saw right there.
Lady Hornets still do have the lead, though. 3-2. Go-ahead run now at the plate in Courtney Petrosino. Runner goes. Von Rosenberg's throw is into the outfield, but right there to back it up was Noelle Sandman to keep the runner in key over at second base. But now the tying run in scoring position is Huntsville with only one out, and the count 1-0 here on Petrosino. Or the count 0-1, says the home plate umpire. The pitch was a strike into Petrosino. Petrosino tonight 1 for 2, a double and a flyout. 0-1 from J.J. Duke. That one high that time, 1-1. Huntsville's got to be cognizant on the infield. Cannot afford any errors. They haven't had one tonight. Now only leading by 1 here in the bottom of the 5th in Kingwood. And the 1-1 from J.J. just misses low, 2-1.
It's a good pitch. It's a good pitch, just a little low. Almost been consistent.
2-1 count now. Again, tying run over at second base. Huntsville trying to get out of this and get us to the 6th. With a 1-run lead, 2-1, high ball 3. And Huntsville riding a 22-game district winning streak on the line tonight. Dates back to 2020 after 2 undefeated district titles over the last 2 seasons. 3-1. Ball 4. Positive out of that. There's always a silver lining in everything. Double play depth now on the infield for the Lady Hornets. And that will bring
Duke needs to step off the mound right here and gather herself.
Corners will be in here for Huntsville. Force at any base except for home. Papa Dimitriou to the plate. Strike 1 to Papa Dimitriou. And that's a way just to build you some confidence. To go up against Papa Dimitriou, who is 0 for 2 tonight. Popped out and grounded out. 0-1 to Papa Dimitriou. Chopped on the infield. Duke in to get it. Big out number 2 for J.J. Duke.
Huge out right there. An infield fly. You'll take that any day. A stress-free out.
So that's a big out number 2 to save a run. Erica Savage to the plate. Savage tonight is 0 for 2. She reached on an error in the first, popped out in the 4th. JJ chops it back to JJ, and the rifle over to Grant to end the bottom of the 5th inning. Huntsville does surrender a run, but they do hold the lead as we go to the 6th and get out of the jam. A great job there by JJ to get the final 2 outs of the inning. Let's go to the 6th. 3-2. Good one here tonight in Kingwood. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Kingwood, 2 more frames to go. It's a nail-biter here tonight. In district play, the Lady Hornets have maintained the lead the entire way, but have seen it been trimmed to 1 after the bottom of the 5th to make it 3-2. Scores from around the district. Porter knocks off Lufkin tonight 5-2. And Dayton took care of Nacogdoches in a full game, 15-5. So Nacogdoches still hunting their first district win. I believe Porter is now at 2-0. Dayton at 1-1. Lufkin 0-2. And of course, this one here, 2 teams at 1-0 to try and battle for the top spot. Here's Katie von Rosenberg. 5, 6, and 7 are up for the Lady Hornets as she's just behind that one from Lee Air. The count 0-1 on Katie. Katie tonight, she has grounded out both times at the plate. Katie von Rosenberg, of course, she's had a flair for the dramatic. Hit the walk-off single and error against Lufkin in the 13-inning game last year as that pitch is well inside, 1-1. Almost hits Katie on the left knee.
That's when you just take one off the knee right there and take your base.
It'll hurt.
Hey, let's go,
Not that much.
But not that much if it can get you on, and plus she will likely not run. 1-1 to Berger. Berger swings, fly ball into right center field. This ball is carrying well. This ball is gone! Katie von Rosenberg, a solo shot. They get it back. It's 4-2. First one of the regular season for Katie von Rosenberg.
And a wise decision right there, not taking one off the knee, saying, Luke, I'll do one you better. Put one over the fence right there. And officially doubled up.
Wow. 4-2 here in Kingwood, and the Kingwood Park crowd stunned by that shot.
Got a little quiet here, Carlos.
Yeah, not off to our right over here. They're pumped up over here off to our right as we are going to have a pitching change here as that will run Hannah Lear from the ball game. So while they go through the warm-up pitches here, I'm going to try and catch the number here before we step aside for a break. Number 3, Erica Savage now into the circle for Kingwood Park. Let's step aside while she goes through her warm-up pitches. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate.
Pastor Reagan, if you're tuning in, I apologize for cutting you out. Your lovely voice is always great, but we are getting ready to get back to play here. If you're just joining us, wow, we just had a massive moment a few moments ago. Katie von Rosenberg goes yard for the first time this season. Unbelievable shot into right center field, and they get the run back. A much-needed insurance run for the Lady Hornets as my broadcast partner here just checking on the camera, making sure it's not fogging up in any way. I know we had some rain droplets on it on Tuesday night, but it looks like it is okay. Again, your score 4-2. Off of Katie von Rosenberg's solo shot to bring Chloe Sanders to the plate for the Lady Hornets. And the pitch is outside and bopped away there by the catcher in Crawford for 1-0. I think you're good.
Well, only the best here at KSAM Sports here, Carlos.
That's right. That's why I got you. So the new pitcher in Erica Savage now in as that home run off of Lear runs her from the ball game. So her stat line officially closed. 5 innings. A few hits scattered across, 1 strikeout as well. 1-1 count here on the freshman Chloe Sanders. And the offering from Savage is high and outside, 2-1. 2-1. Sanders cut out and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, not a great swing right there. Just kind of hacked at the ball and looked like a swing she didn't want to swing at, but still just kind of swung.
2-2. Sanders swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Erica Savage for the first out. Chloe 1 for 2 up to that point, now 1 for 3. As that will bring Riley Hammond to the plate, who's had the perfect night tonight so far. 2 for 2 with a pair of singles.
Hey, let's go now. No, you can. Hey, wait for yours right here now. Let's go.
Hammond will dig in to face Savage. And the first offering. She'll square around for a moment, but takes strike 1 across the happy zone.
You can.
0-1. High. Well high. But well caught by Crawford. 1-1. And the Lady Hornets getting a massive insurance run here in the top of the 6th, courtesy of a solo shot by Katie von Rosenberg. And the 1-1 to Riley Hammond. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Good pitch that time from Savage.
Good pitch. Just jammed her a little bit there in the hands.
So we'll see where that's going to move. We'll get that realignment for you here in a moment because Lear out of the game. Called strike 3 on Hammond, and another strikeout for the Lady Panthers. Erica Savage comes in place of Lear and strikes out 2 Lady Hornet batters. Again, Gonzalez is still over at third. Papadimitriou is still at short. I'm trying to figure out who that is over at first. That is Catherine Geiser, as Eris McHale takes strike 1 across. So Geiser will be just the lone defensive replacement for Kingwood Park, as remaining over at second base is Courtney Petrosino. Eris McHale at the plate, 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out and popped out, and the 0-1 cut on and missed. 0-2 from Erica Savage, and she is 1 strike away from striking out the side to end this top half of the 6th.
She's dealing right now.
Hey, nothing new now, nothing new. Let's go. Battle up right here, battle it up.
McHale trying to settle in, just get a piece of it to keep the AB going. The 0-2 from Savage is high, ball 1. And about 8:40 now. We'll definitely pass 9 o'clock tonight here. As I'll try to get an update here from baseball in just a few moments. 1-2. McHale swings and misses, and Savage strikes out the side to end the 6th. But the damage is done here in the top of the 6th inning. Katie von Rosenberg goes yard for the first time this season. It's got the Hornets back in front by 2. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th here in Kingwood. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Here in the last of the 6th, here in Kingwood, on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. 5, 6, and 7 due up here for Kingwood Park, down 4-2 here against your Huntsville Lady Hornets. after a Katie von Rosenberg solo shot to give JJ some much-needed insurance. So the unit even working together when they're not on the field at the same time. Here's Adriana Gonzalez. First pitch in for a strike from JJ Duke. Gonzalez tonight 0 for 1. She walked her last time at the plate. We'll get an update momentarily here from baseball.
Good pitch right there from JJ to get settled back in. Struggled last inning. Way to try to fight back in this game.
Bottom of the fifth back home in Huntsville. It's 4-0 Hornets as the next pitch from Duke runs high. 1-1 the count. But they're threatening right now there against Dayton. 2 on, nobody out in the bottom of the fifth. So Huntsville on track right now on the baseball side to get another win. Their second straight after dropping 2 games to Lufkin and to Nacogdoches, or excuse me, Kingwood Park. 1-1. Just misses outside, 2-1. Very similar to that first strike call here in this inning. JJ trying to settle in here. Got that insurance run, but you got to close it out. He's got a full 5 with 1 strikeout. 2-1 to Gonzalez. Called, strike 2 on the outer half. Great pitch there from JJ Duke. And the Lady Hornets trying to protect a 22-game winning streak in the district. We call them the queens of the district 16-5A because they've earned that right over the last 2 years of dominance. 2-2, Gonzalez fouls it off down the right field line.
They've reigned over it.
Indeed they have. It's been dicey a couple of times. Of course, last year I'm beating the dead horse, the 13-inning game against Lufkin. Nacogdoches even gave him a scare last season as well.
Nah, they had it under control the whole way, Carlos.
In that first season when me and my colleague, my great friend Jordan Smith, we both had the call for both of these games, they never really had a close game. They just utterly dominated through district. Nothing ever close in that ball game. This is one of the more closest district games that they've had in a while. 2-2 Gonzalez pops it up, but it's going to squeak into the crowd behind us, and Riley's dad botches a fly ball. It's okay, Mr. Hammond. You'll get him next time. So the count remains 2-2. Nobody out, nobody on. 4-2 Lady Hornets in front. A night where we started rather late. Supposed to start at 6:30. Ended up going closer to 7. Gonzalez fouls off another one.
And like some long innings too.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. I mean, you look at
a lot of battles.
You look at the top of the second for the Lady Hornets, where they brought 6 to the plate, and then this last inning bringing 4 in the 5th, 4 in the 4th. There's only been 1-2-3 inning for Kingwood Park against Huntsville, and that was in the 3rd. Huntsville's been able to produce one way or another either way. I know this is the second game of district, but a battle for district supremacy between 2 playoff teams from last year. JJ shakes off 1 pitch, now gets the one she likes from Von Rosenberg and head coach Morgan Bryan. 2-2 to Gonzalez, fouled off another one. Just underneath of it and a bit late.
Good pitch, too. It was a changeup coming in, and batter was way in front of that one, but just got the tip of her bat on that ball. JJ's pitching pretty good right now.
And one note as well, that home run for Von Rosenberg back in the top half of this inning, it's her first in her high school career. What a way to do it here in the second game of district play to give your pitcher a much-needed cushion. After the bottom of the 5th inning, a rather tumultuous one. Next pitch to Gonzalez, high and outside, ball 3. Who will win this battle? Adriana Gonzalez for Kingwood Park or JJ Duke for Huntsville? Gonzalez taking her time getting back here into the box. Corners in for Huntsville. Enriquez down third base side. Hope Grant on first. Payoff pitch. Got her! One away here in the bottom of the 6th. On JJ Duke's second strikeout, her first looking.
Pickpocket Cody.
Aiden Cody will now come to the plate. Cody tonight grounded out both times to the plate, 0 for 2. Luke, we've had another upset in the NCAA. Miami taking down the Cougs.
You know, everyone loves a good Cougar now and then, but tonight just was not their night.
Big cut and a miss by Cody. One of the first big
nice
cuts
pitch.
and misses that we've seen tonight out of Kingwood Park.
That was nasty. That was a nasty pitch.
One away, nobody on, 4-2 Huntsville, and the 0-1. High ball one. Again, if you missed the change earlier, Callie Klawinski came out of the ball game. Emily Zunker now the second baseman for the Lady Hornets. Everyone else has stayed the same. Rosenlund, Sandman, and Hammond in the outfield. As Cody tries to lay down a squeeze bunt, and Duke throws to Zunker, covering for Grant for out number 2. Trying to bunt for a hit that time was Cody, but Zunker well covering there, coming over from her left.
Had a good jump there, too.
So 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th for Kingwood Park.
Kingwood Park's had, only really a couple glimpses of hope, really, but other than that, it's been pretty shut down here. I predicted a 3-2 game, 4-3 game. We're right in between that, a 4-2.
I'll bring Taylor Crawford to the plate. Crawford swings, hits this one well into center field. This ball's carrying well, but Sandman against the wall makes the catch at the warning track for out number 3. 1-2-3, go the Lady Panthers. Let's go to the last inning, folks. Thrilling finish brewing here in Kingwood from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here in the top of the 7th, final inning of frame, 4-2. Huntsville has the lead here against Kingwood Park. Luke, before Emily Zunker comes to the plate, let's thank our sponsors.
The funeral home that needs no introduction. They've been really busy, and they keep staying busy. St. Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves a place to be remembered. And, of course, Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care, and unmatched customer service. 2 of the best in all of the businesses here in Huntsville.
9-1-2 up here for Huntsville. Emily Zunker will come to the plate for the Lady Hornets. Zunker coming in for Callie Klawinski. Zunker lined out on a sharp liner to Papa Dimitriou over there at the shortstop side, just perfectly placed. Otherwise, that's a base hit in the left field. So let's see what the slap hitter can do here. Against Erica Savage, who struck out the side in the 6th. And she starts Zunker off with a strikeout side, 0-1. And if you've been hanging with us all night long, have been glad to have you with us for this one. An incredible ball game between Huntsville and Kingwood Park, 2 of the top teams in the district.
District and region.
Zunker swinging a miss on an inside pitch. 0-2, just a little bit behind it. Huntsville getting 2 runs in the top of the 1st inning, courtesy of a 2 RBI single by Hope Grant. Kingwood Park would add one in the bottom of the 1st. Huntsville would then add another one in the 2nd. That brought Chloe Sanders home to the plate. Called strike 3 to get Zunker. That is 4 strikeouts for Erica Savage.
Erica Savage, pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised maybe why she didn't get the start tonight.
Well, I was thinking, once Huntsville got into the bullpen there of Kingwood Park, maybe the bats would come alive and we'd see balls start to fly. And it's been quite the opposite, Carlos. It's been pretty shut down.
So 4 straight strikeouts for Erica Savage.
Just see one get in play here.
Top of the order, Anna Rosenlund. Swing and a miss, 0-1. In the happy zone, a little late on it.
If I can get one more run here to just really set up a good last half inning here, that'd be great. Just one more.
It'll be the 8-9-1 that J.J. Duke will have to contend with in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 0-1. Rosenlund, swing and a miss, 0-2. Man, this might be a preview into what we may see in the next matchup between these two programs as, of course, Lear getting the start tonight, but kind of got her teeth punched there on that solo shot by Von Rosenberg that ran her out of the game. Maybe Erica Savage gets the call there in the matchup in Huntsville.
If I was Kingwood Park, I'd be thinking the same thing as you, Carlos.
0-2 to Rosenlund. Just got a piece of it and fouled it back. Rosenlund getting the call here to bat in the leadoff spot after batting in the 9-hole on Tuesday night against Lufkin. Rosenlund tonight is 1 for 3. She reached on an error. She has singled and grounded out. Down 0-2 here against Savage, and the pitch. Just got another piece of it to foul it back once again. Rosenlund trying to dig in here as she grab some dirt here for some grip. Try to battle hard here against a hard-throwing Savage. 4 straight strikeouts for Erica, and another 0-2 to Rosenlund. Out in front of it, broke that one off that time. 5 strikeouts in a row for Erica Savage. And silence across Kingwood here. Noelle Sandman, she will now come to the plate for the Lady Hornets. Noelle tonight is 0 for 3. Fielder's choice and 2 groundouts. She's had some pop this year, 2 home runs. And the first offering from Savage, swing and a miss, 0-1. Sandman entered tonight batting .375. Might see that dip down just a little bit going into what will come on Tuesday. Here's the 0-1. Sandman pops this one foul, but behind us and out of play. Again, the 8-9-1. Chloe Wilson, Ava Kleinfelter, and Bailey Key will be the ones to face J.J. Duke in the bottom of the 7th inning. Nobody on, 2 out here. An 0-2 count on Noelle Sandman. Savage called, strike 3 outside. That one looked a little outside there, but that is strikes out the side again for Erica Savage. So that is it for Huntsville in terms of run support. J.J. Duke, she needs 3 outs to get a critical win here in district play. You'll see it when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Kingwood, bottom of the 7th, ready to go. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Luke Scott. Lady Hornets 3 outs away from a massive win here in district play, as the first offering here is in for a strike for J.J. Duke against Chloe Wilson, who has gone 2 for 2 tonight in the 8-hole for Kingwood Park. JJ starts her off good with a strike.
Need it.
0-1. Just misses outside, 1-1. That's the same pitch.
Man, Blue's been calling that all night.
That was the same pitch, though, to
sure was.
to Sandman to end the top half of the frame. 1-1. Oh. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Okay, Bill Rafferty. Softball edition right there.
Onions. Should have said that after Katie hit the home run.
Should have. Got to put that one in the locker.
1-2. Sawed her off there, but goes foul. And both of these teams, Huntsville Hornet Baseball and Huntsville Softball, on track to get a pair of wins here on a Friday night. Everyone will have a good weekend if they can get it done here. Ooh, just missed low on that pitch. 2-2 on Chloe Wilson. Oh, folks, it's getting ugly there in Huntsville. It's 6-0 Hornets. Bases loaded, 2 out in the bottom of the 5th, so they're trying to do more damage over there. That game well in hand for the Hornets right now. Duke trying to make the same here. 2-2. Did she go? She did.
Oh.
1 out. She gets Wilson finally. 3rd strikeout for J.J. Duke. Turn it over to Ava Kleinfelter.
Like that call from Blue right here, right behind the mound right here. Like that.
You love a good ha.
Not even. It was a little delayed, then a little bit of that anticipation.
Add
called
that
it
drama.
over. Got the out.
So Kleinfelter to the plate. Kleinfelter now 0 for 2. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning in a critical game in district play. In there for a strike. 0-1 on the outer half. These two coaches, in Kelsey McEachern and Morgan Bryan, meeting for the first time as district mates. Or did they call that one outside? They did. That one on the ground to the shortstop, Sanders. Throw to first is not in time as Grant could not get a good grab of the ball. There from Sanders a bit low. So a 1-out base runner in Ava Kleinfelter for Kingwood Park to bring Bailey Key to the plate, who is 1 for 3.
And this is when you need a strikeout. This is when you need something, nothing in play right here, something in the infield. Don't let it get past. And get in that grass out in the field. Beautiful turf, or beautiful natural grass out here in Kingwood Park.
Tying run at the plate.
Good.
Here's Bailey Key to deal with Duke. Key thought about scoring around, gets a strike called, 0-1. As Key was thinking about laying the bunt down to try and move the runner in Kleinfelter over to second. I mean, in that situation, do you trade the out for a runner in scoring position?
If you can get the lead out, take that one. If not, get the out at first.
0-1 count, 1 away. Bottom of the 7th, 4-2 Huntsville. And the pitch. Key swings this one into left field. But well played by Anna Rosenlund. The throw back to first is in time! 7-3 double play and the game is over! Kleinfelter didn't get a good read of that ball, and Rosenlund guns her down at first, and that's how the game ends tonight here in Kingwood. What a win for the Lady Hornets. They are 2-0 in district play, and the streak continues. 23 straight for the Lady Hornets in district play. Wow, what a win tonight for Huntsville.
Great win right there, and an even better throw there from Anna Rosenlund. Hope Grant stretching out, doing the splits, getting the out. Good play there in the bottom of the 7th, and good way to generate some more momentum and keeping the streak alive here, Carlos.
Lady Hornets postgame wrap-up coming your way next. We'll chat with head coach Morgan Bryan and your player of the game, which I have not decided yet, so we'll talk here in just a few moments. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em,
Hi,
Hornets!
I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
The Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcomes you to the Huntsville Lady Hornets post-game wrap-up. For stats and analysis of tonight's game, let's go back to the diamond and join Carlos Zimmermann and head coach Morgan Bryan.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Kingwood, your final tonight. Lady Hornets victorious 4-2 over the Kingwood Park Lady Panthers. Here with our player of the game, 2 for 4 tonight, and then the double play to end the ball game. Anna Rosenlund, our first time getting to interview her. I know she got mad at me after the game in Lufkin last year, but Anna, big win tonight for you guys. That big play there to end the ball game. Just your thoughts on how it went.
I was more or less just like, I got to catch this ball, and then they're all yelling one, so I shot with everything, yelled one, hope with a good stretch, just came in clutch, and, just excitement, I guess.
You guys just you fought hard. I mean, you got an early lead against a very good pitcher who's committed to a D1 school, and you guys just banded together and just stayed locked in even when the chips were down. What was the feeling in the dugout?
It was like we were like up and down, but I feel like we all were like we got a hit and we like all tried to play our part, but we were all like we have each other's back.
And then of course, I mean, just a good night for you at the plate, 2 for 4. I mean, just what were you feeling going up against a really good pitcher?
I was just like, well, got to put the ball in play somehow, and I tried.
And you did that very well. Going 2 for 4 tonight, and then now you move on in district play. You kept the streak alive tonight. Just your thoughts going into these next couple of ball games. I mean, it's a new district, a lot of new teams that you guys are going to face, especially the 2 coming up next week. Just what do y'all got to do to keep it going?
I just feel like we need to do what we've been doing, keep putting the ball in play, and having our solid defense like we've been having, and we'll be fine.
All right, Anna, before I let you go, there's about 1 million people tuning in on that camera over there.
Oh, Lord,
I'm just kidding.
have
I'm just
mercy.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
That's
Don't
not
worry
funny,
about
Carlos.
I know. Don't worry about it. Just looking at that camera, anybody you want to give a shout-out to back home?
My stepdad, for sure, because he always has my back and always, telling me what to do, always helping me at home and everything, especially with all the things we've been through this year. I'm just grateful for him.
Absolutely. Anna, congratulations on the big win tonight. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll welcome in the winning head coach here in just a few moments. Head coach Morgan Bryan talking to our player of the game, Anna Rosenlund, 2 for 4 tonight, and then the big double play, front end of the double play to get the win tonight for Huntsville. Here now with the winning head coach, Coach
I struggle with this. It's such a struggle.
Oh, good, all good. Gutsy win tonight against a very good Kingwood Park team. I mean, your team stepped up clutch when you needed to. JJ, another great night in the circle. Katie hitting her first home run in high school, and then the big double play to end. Couldn't have asked for a better night.
It really, I couldn't have. That is a great team. They came prepared. They had a great game plan. They put the ball in play against us. So I can't really be mad about that. We got a great game tonight, and I respect that out of K-Park. They did a great job. My kids just actually kept working through it, and I'm really proud of the way that we performed. We had a couple of goose eggs up on the board, and we don't like those. We try not to do that. We want to at least scratch every inning. And so we were really focused on that and trying to make those adjustments. And I think we did. Would I have loved to see some more? Yes, 4 runs was kind of scary. I don't love the heart attacks that they give me sometimes. But I'll take it. A win's a win in that situation. I think we go to work again the next time we see them. Again, good park, good ball club all the way around. So I respect that, and we'll definitely be a little better prepared next time.
We saw you go to the circle for the first time here in district play, talking to JJ there in the bottom of the 5th after that 1 run had come across. I mean, just what did you just tell your veteran pitcher just to be able to stay locked in?
It wasn't really anything big. It was more of a settle. You see something happening in a situation, and you want to settle that, and you want to kind of break that momentum. And it was more of that situation where I wanted to go out and talk to them and say, this is what we've prepped for. This is what we know is coming. So go ahead and expect it and be on your toes. That way we're not caught off guard.
And then let's just talk about Katie's solo shot, a huge one at that. I mean, her first in her high school career. That was an absolute moonshot to right center field. I mean, I know she's had some pop in the past, but was not expecting that one right there. Your thoughts on how she played tonight?
No, absolutely. Katie was down in those first 2 at-bats. She got beat a couple times, and she wasn't very happy with her contact. So we made an adjustment in that swing, and she really bought into it, and she really focused, and she smashed that ball. I don't think it landed yet, but honestly, that was a shot, and that fence is huge. So yeah. I'm really proud of Nine. She showed up. She made that adjustment, and you could get in a funk, but instead she chose to rise above it. So
now, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you host Dayton on Tuesday, or is it Porter on Tuesday?
We host NAC on Tuesday, and we have Dayton on Friday.
And then Dayton on Friday.
Yes,
Got it. I knew I mixed it up somewhere. But either way, you host NAC on Tuesday. I know they've had a struggling start to their district play, dropping a couple of blowouts over these last 2 games. But they gave you a little bit of a fight last year. Just your thoughts going into the game on Tuesday.
NAC, I'm going to respect everybody in this district. It's a new district. I don't want to take anybody for granted. And NAC gave us a run for our money last year. LT's a good little pitcher. They also have another one that we've heard of as well. So I expect to see good pitching. I expect to see good pitching throughout district. I expect to see people putting the ball in play, and we're going to prep for that, and we're going to be ready for that. So.
All right, there you go. Coach, before I let you go, anyone you want to give a shout-out to back home?
Absolutely. Mom, Dad, Adriana, Jeremy, Jerry, and Caleb, and all my babies and cousins and nephews. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see y'all soon.
Absolutely. Coach, congrats on the big win. We'll see you on Tuesday.
All right. Thank you, Carlos.
All right, I'll welcome back in my broadcast partner here in Luke Scott. Again, a big thank you to our player of the game, Anna Rosenlund, and our head coach here in Morgan, Brian. I'll let him put the headset back on here. We switched headsets. I muted myself there for a second. Luke, we got to get on out of here and get on back home to Huntsville. I know you are hungry, and we need to stop somewhere to get some food, but your thoughts?
Carlos, I'm not hungry. We are hungry.
Indeed.
No, it was a good game. I mean, a 4-2 game. That's what it was. It was a pitcher's battle. Not many hits there. It's exactly what we predicted. I predicted 4-3, 3-2, and that's exactly what it was. It was 4-2. And it was just a good game. These kind of wins, they build character. I mean, not every game you're going to win by 10 runs. Not every game you're going to run rule or win by, 5 or 6 runs. You're going to have these 1-run ball games. They just have to grind through, and that's character building. It's adversity, and that's what you need during a district season to really build for the playoffs.
Absolutely. Again, a huge win for the Lady Hornets tonight behind great play from Anna Rosenlund going 2 for 4, getting the double play there at the end, and a great split by Hope Grant at the other end as well to end this ballgame. And, of course, the solo shot for Katie Von Rosenberg, the big highlights from this evening's ball game. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight in Kingwood. Thank you for joining us here all night long. It's been a marathon, but the Lady Hornets are victorious here tonight in Kingwood. Want to thank all our great sponsors once again: Affordable Plumbing, Northside Baptist Church, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and Texpress Urgent Care. Thank you for your support of Huntsville Lady Hornet Athletics. For my broadcast partner, Luke Scott, my name is Carlos Zimmermann. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll have to have you guys on Tuesday back home in Huntsville at Cape Bar Ross Park as the Huntsville Lady Hornets welcome Nacogdoches. It is Battle of the Piney Woods Lady Hornets edition. So we'll hope to have you tune in. I will have the call for you coming up on Tuesday. Have a great rest of your Friday evening. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. And as always, have a pleasant tomorrow. And Stingham Hornets, good night and God bless. And so long from Kingwood.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. No portion of this broadcast may be used or transmitted in any other form without the express written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, and 101.7 KSAM. Thank you for watching, and Stingham Hornets.